Hello everyone, Elite Trainer CJ here, and today we are going to do a new series which I've actually done before, but I'm going back to it because it is an updated list. And anyways, let's go ahead and let's get into this video, but make sure to hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell so that way you won't miss another video. Anyways, this is the top 5 bug type Pokemon in Pokemon Go. So we're going to be going over the bug type Pokemon that are in Pokemon Go currently. And whenever they release Gen 5, I will be updating that. And I guess I'll make more top 5 videos whenever that comes out, or any other future generations. Anyways, this is the list right now. Basically what's going to happen is that there is going to be the Pokemon is going to show them, and it's going to show the stats. It's also going to show the rankings per stat out of all the other Pokemon that are in Pokemon Go right now. Anyways, let's go ahead and let's get started with the number 5 slot, which is actually a ancestor Pokemon, I guess. A fossil Pokemon. There we go. And it's going to be Armaldo. Armaldo's max CP is 2,848, ranking at 75th, which is not terrible. I mean, 2,800 is actually pretty good. But what hurts it is the HP stat of 153, ranked 160 in Pokemon Go. Defense with 174, which is ranked 120th in Pokemon Go. Stamina of 181, which is 153rd, which is not good. But its redeeming stat is the attack stat, but it does not have that good of movesets, to be honest. I kind of wish it had a better moveset, and it would definitely help this Pokemon out. It is rock and bug type, so really kind of wish it had a bit of moveset though. But other than that, Armaldo's the 5th best bug type Pokemon in Pokemon Go, which is not a bad spot. Anyways, let's get going to the number 4 spot. Number 4 is Yanmega with a max CP of 2,946, ranked 61st in Pokemon Go. That is not bad either. It is actually quite good for a bug type Pokemon, with an HP stat of 168, ranking 94th in Pokemon Go. Still in the top 100, so that's not terrible. If you realize bug types aren't going to be the best stat-wise, because in the main series games, bug type weren't really that good. I mean, Yanmega is actually pretty good. The attack stat is its redeeming quality, and also its stamina, but attack is 231, ranking 53rd in Pokemon Go. Its defense stat is 156, ranking at 156, which is kind of ironic, but yeah. Its defense is not the greatest. Stamina is 200, ranking in at 93rd. So it has, 3 of its stats in the top 100 at least. And overall, it's not a terrible Pokemon. It's flying and bug type, so it's really weak to electric. It's weak to electric, fire, rock. Pretty common Pokemon like Charizard or I guess Zapdos, or if you did the raids and all that to get Zapdos. Or you gotta research to get it. But really, Yanmega's is not that bad. You can hold it in the gym pretty fairly well. If its defense was a little bit better, it would be, better than gyms. But anyways, let's go ahead and let's go to the 3rd spot. It's Pinsir with a max CP of 2,959, ranked 59th in Pokemon Go. Its HP is lacking a lot, with the max HP of 139, ranking 242nd in Pokemon Go. The attack stat is actually really good, with 238, ranking 37th in Pokemon Go. That is actually really good. Defense is 182, ranking 92nd in Pokemon Go. And yeah, stamina is 163rd, ranking 237th in Pokemon Go. Really, it does not have that great of movesets either. Mega Evolution is coming for this Pokemon, so that is going to be the better thing about this Pokemon. So it would get a little bit more of a buff whenever that comes out. But yes, Pinsir's pretty cool. The shiny version is actually really cool. But yes, Pinsir is the third best bud type in Pokemon Go. Let's go ahead and let's see what number 2 is. Scizor, ranking in at 54th with the CP of 3001. Barely beating by 1 CP against Aggron, but ranking 54th is not bad. HP, on the other hand, 146 for the total, and it's ranked at 203rd in Pokemon Go. And again, attack stat is good. It's right behind Pinsir with 236, ranking in at 42nd in Pokemon Go. Defense is half decent with 181, ranking in at 97th. And then another downfall of it is the stamina, ranking in at 199th with 172 total. Scizor, by the way, Pinsir is a pure bud type, so there's that. Scizor, on the other hand, it is very weak to fire type Pokemon. 4 times effective actually, because it's steel and bud type. But the shiny's pretty cool. It's green just like the Scyther. It's that really toxic green too though. It's actually pretty cool. Scizor, on the other hand, unlike the other Pokemon that I've talked about, it's actually pretty good in PvP. And speaking of PvP, I'm going to be doing a PvP series, like best Pokemon of every type for PvP. So I'm going to be going per per typing and see what the best of each typing is for PvP for Great League, for those that do tournaments like I do. Yeah, it's gonna be a very interesting video. I do have a website that I can go to and actually look for, where I can actually look and see how they rank out against everybody else, which is pretty cool. I am looking forward to that, and that's probably the next video I'm gonna be working on. But Scizor, on the other, Scizor, like I said, has good movesets. Has Scizor, or what is it? Iron Head, is it? It has good moves on the Steel and Bud type. It doesn't have Meteor Mash, so it's not as good as, let's say, a Metagross. But it's actually really good at PvP, so that's pretty good. But yes, Scizor is number 2 in the top 5 Bud type Pokemon in Pokemon Go. And the number 1 spot is Heracross with the max CP of 3,101, beating out Scizor by 100. Ranking in at 39th in Pokemon Go, so yeah, that's pretty good. HP, on the other hand, 160, ranking in at 128th. Not that great. The attack stat is right up there as well. 2 behind Pinsir. 2 behind Scizor, 4 behind Pinsir. Ranking in at 46th in Pokemon Go. Defense is half decent with 179. And ranking in at 107th. Stamina is alright, but I mean, really what kills us, compared to like other Pokemon, like Blissey's gonna have like 400 stamina, which is crazy. So really 190 is not terrible, but yeah, ranking in 122nd overall. It's kind of hard to get Heracross just because, I mean, it's like in Florida areas, it's like very south U.S., like at the very tip of Florida, like Miami area, and the very bottom part of Texas. So, if you're lucky enough to get Heracross is actually pretty decent. But yes, Heracross overall is pretty good. I wouldn't say PvP wise because, I mean, I don't see it being that good. It's fighting and Bud type, and really Metachan outbeats it any day when it comes to PvP fighting types. So yeah, and then Scizor beats Heracross when it comes to like Bud type, or even Vespiquen or Beedrill. Those two are actually really solid Bud types. Oh, and also Fortress, who I will say is the number 6 Pokemon, so he almost made it on this list. I might have to make a designated 6th spot to, give it a little bit of love, you know, like a what is it called? A notable mentions of it almost made the top 5, but it's not. Fortress is actually really good at PvP just because of Bud Bite. Oh my gosh, it is so good. Anyways, that is the #1 Pokemon right here in Pokemon Go when it comes to Bud type, Heracross. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to hit that like button, that subscribe button, and the notification bell so that way you won't miss another video. I hope you guys like this first installment of the top 5 Bud type Pokemon in Pokemon Go. I hope you have a great day, great night, whenever you watch this, and you guys have a great one, and I will see you the next time. Hopefully, I don't know exactly when I'm gonna start doing it, but hopefully soon you guys will see that, you know, like the top Pokemon of each typing for PvP, so that way you get an idea of which Pokemon are worth powering up to under that 1500 CP, and yeah, you can definitely stay tuned for that. It's going to be a fun video, and I don't see many people doing that. I don't really think there's at the top of each typing, so I really want to see if that would be a good series for this. But yes, since I do a lot of PvP with Pokemon Go, I thought I would do this. Actually, PvP video will be coming hopefully tomorrow. I don't know exactly. It's a lot of editing because I have a lot of footage that I need to put in, so it's going to take it quite a bit, but honestly, it's going to be worth it. I went 2-3 in that tournament, so I didn't do too great, but there was 2 of them where it came down to the final match, down to the final HP on both sides. So I could have gone 4-1 if you really think about it, but I see it as, you know, a learning process, and the next tournament for me is the 30th, I believe, and it's a Mirror Cup, so I'll be doing regionals. So I'm trying to power up some of my Pokemon that are in regionals that can be used for regionals, and I have an idea of what I want to use, and trying to get those Pokemon to get the movesets that I need. But yes, thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great one. I'll see you guys next time.